对。OK， 我们今天来玩玩看兄贵会的路线结局是怎么样？当着哪个地方开始？是这边吗？我忘记了。先点这个29，吗？我碉堡3之一，那就不对，铁路的话这些都要行，任务都要执行。小店不用管啊，
Turbines at 87% efficiency. Got a long list of fixes to get out here, so if you don't mind.放什么东西？又来了啦！不要理他，维基尔写清点在哪里他？一直忘记了，好像没有拿给他也没差。
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
It doesn't matter why. I just need it for something.
Hey.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
It doesn't matter why. I just need it for something.
Sure thing. I was just curious. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
拷贝多一点啊！再拷贝一份，那干什么吃啊？有什么东西要来放
？Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
哎，垃圾桶。
Huh?
Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I got.
给你啦。蛋。诶？
Identity confirmed. This unit.
诶？为什么会有这台？啊，不对吧？对啊，无极限啊，为什么就卡在这个地方？怪小怪小，等一下。
Identity confirmed. This unit is ready to serve.
Time to hit the road.
Understood.
Crops been growing pretty good lately.
等一下哦。 对啊，他不是这边的，怪怪的，管他。到黎博士，哦，先把那个谁啊，维基尔血清，前2次的结局都没给他，忘记给他了。 Oh yeah.
Too much radiation too quickly can prove fatal.
Virgil?
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
找不到。
Right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high.
哎，他怎么跟过来了？
Neutron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands are formed.
What the fuck！ 我不小心让他跟过来了。啊，我载入一下。糟糕了。这边吧。变成
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
Sometimes
strong not
Sturgis,
understand.
remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
这个
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from the Institute.
The Brotherhood, huh? I sure hope you know what you're doing. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
Strong
Okay.
getting want someone to eat. So many humans.
奇怪，为什么这么迷？我记得
Not many.
Watch it.
Tiger Town is doing cartwheels too.
Those you observe.
哦，你在干嘛？
Well, I'm glad to see
The interceptor worked. It was rough.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
Got it right.
That's it. That's really
Okay.
it. All right. Let's see.
Hell aroma is that?
就要问你了，我也不知道。
Nicely. Density gradient is high.
No， 这个啦。咦？
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity.
你感觉是钢铁兄弟会的人。真是反反
Excuse
复
me,
复。
Dr. Lee?
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research.
这招？
Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
继续研究啊。
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need
对吧？为什么会变成像啊？
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying.
是不是？
And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their
怎么
lives
拐弯抹
better.
角，好像都
Yet we
扯来
hide
扯
down
去
here
的。
and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
讲话变得怪怪的。先去找船。
那是因为没有腿，什么地然都许。咦，没错。
Greetings, Knight.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
哦，英格兰捕头。
Proctor, I came across a holotape, a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the Signal Interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan.
那我直接拿给他就好了。
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got.
真的这回事吗？
There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
为什么民兵里面有人会破解？
Your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
”就上去。
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Nice to live.
一个学士而已，掉成这样子。
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
2300纪念值，你们焊什么东西啊？
You disgust me.
谢谢什么？哦，自由至尊再起。 直接飞，这样飞下去。对。
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
奇怪，为什么没有？
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that's when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left
零件
of Liberty Prime.
耶，偷拿。
Brotherhood used it in the capital wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy.
又要拿什么
The
啦
good？ news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Huh?
There's got to be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system,
他不想要做战争武器是不是？你是在哪里啊？哦，传话筒是不是？自己不会去跟他讲。
If you run into any sense, shoot to.
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity.
Liberty Prime,
That
you
is
can
all.
forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
No, that won't be necessary. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online.
为什么突然间我点那个就
Get
行
it
了？
done.
是怪小啦。
The Institute and their technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Can't believe that Dr. Lee's returned to the Brotherhood. I thought she was a traitor.
很屌。你在干嘛？
Dance?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
我可以，
Not now.
No problem. Let me know when you're ready.
你一直穿着不会很那个吗？闷吗？
Carry food with you while you're under meetings. Pretty questionable.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician.
年纪啊？你是说他实际上比他年纪还年轻吗
Proctor Ingram.
Wow, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core.
记忆体核心严重时，记忆体核心
The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that.
设计
In
者
fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth.
只有联邦境内，外面都没有。扯淡些。
They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Good luck. 赞。强力磁铁。 意思叫我直接飞过来了。哎，很高。应该是不会有，好像已经清空了，并没有重生，或是还没有重生。电磁传动装置，一堆尸体，剩下来。是蛋。 就看起来只是2个电池加一些线圈啊。
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor-Ingram's the best.
奇怪，居然还不行。哦，这边。拆掉。啊，这个是做什么？这个4，把这都拆掉。留的更很小。哦，这也是露天的。残骸呀！这随便放吗？好吧，我随便放啦。等下，就放进去就好。太糟了。哦，组装当中。
Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped on aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's Air Force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Can I build the nukes like I built the actuators?
I could build you 1,000 nuke casings, right now, but we've got nothing to put inside them. The Mark 28s have a specialized nuclear payload that requires the correct balance of fissile materials in order for them to detonate properly. In other words, I'd love to mix you a cocktail, but I'm all out of liquor. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll be out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Hmm? 下面又换点东西了。 重量。啊，进去！克林姆的牙齿。20有点额外伤害。大吉姆 ，fuck， 这屌。我不是放这边。等一下，然后写给他们穿上去这个。
Last time we talked, I hope I didn't bore you to death by dumping my life story on you. Open road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this.
Hey, Piper.
You hungry? These always keep me going.
Hey.
Go ahead.
奇怪了。
Hey.
You say the word.
Stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
I don't think I can get to that.
为什么啊？这还是他。
That's a plan.
Hey. 头给拿下。
Hey.
Sure. Just keep your shirt on.
不要耍蠢。
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
看一下啊。不用太好，他们主要是要给他们装辐射，对吧？
Will do.
Nothing I love more than hiking in the rain.
为什么这台不行？奇怪，这样进不去。
Hey.
What do you want?
有这台了。头盔，反正他们为什么凯特戴头盔来拘礼？派普把头盔拔掉。
At once.
一个就不用了啦。Okay.
To be honest with you, I feel more comfortable with a rocky ceiling above my head.
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
我没有说你不喜欢。没见。然后这都只能先丢进去啦。再把一些药给丢进去。 这不是药。喂。
Strong want to smash something.
靠
So much.
你竟然抱怨我要敲爆东西哦！我在走路啊，我想打爆东西。
This boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
不会吧？让你们穿盔，让你们穿这个的，还在挨。我不用担心，我已经穿，我穿起来。对啊。你在干嘛？智障什么东西啊？啊，我知道为什么，因为我现在站在这地方，他没办法过来。我不怕呢，我不怕你。 到了。
Scribe Halen?
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us.
啊，才几个人而
Thanks to the
已。
reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
空中支援。
What about those feral ghouls? They still a problem?
With a vertibird at our disposal? Not a chance. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth.
我都有防护衣了，怕什么？
I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Knight.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxim. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish
把你们带那个光支援什么？别闹！诶，这个地方啊，我直接飞过去就好了，飞过去就好了。 哦，68型炸弹。 对，狂尸鬼。加油，加油！你 这个好用。自动帮我搜寻。哟
，bingo，
无色抗性加物。哦，靠，要是密码而已。这个嘞？啊，发射过程。Fuck.
I feel uneasy.
就是运气好，没有发射咯，就卡在发射过程。很傻。
Leave that joke behind. You're just wasting space.
终止。
What's that for? Hey, you ever wonder? Oh, jeez. Sorry.
Harry. 搞事啊！ 靠！这个有原子教徒死在这里。哎，真的嘞，还不止一个，大概是在找他们的最终交易，找到这边来，想要把它引爆，结果还没爆就死光了。 被一些狂尸鬼跟突变的幼鼠杀了，爸！啊，就是尸鬼啊！我操！你个！我靠！我靠！我靠！传说局在这边。 没打到，哎，谁又丢合成人的炸弹出来？奇怪，按半天都不会动。咦，这传说级的嘞？ 奇怪了，还有个传说级的，怎么？啊，管他了啦。我死那种奇怪的地方。 T 恤、休闲裤、减肥皂、换发、鞋带。是跑来这个地方居住睡觉吗？决斗型的中国军舰啊，马上死掉！不像这边啊。那刚刚那条路是要去哪里的啊？等一下，高级等级，这边呢？What? Eh, 靠妈捡到什么8号球？锋利修饰。
Aye. State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
好好笑哦。
It's all right, brother. I am a child of Atom too. I'm part of a church up north, the Nucleus, near a town called Far Harbor.
Far Harbor. You've seen Atom's holy veil, but you have traveled so far. I apologize. I will not keep you from finishing your pilgrimage. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
我想要破解掉。省得发神经 K 我。哎，你这是干嘛？关闭。哦，开起来。噔噔噔，一堆都是核弹。那个就不用理他了，反正兄弟会进来去把它解决掉。 不行，不会把那个机器人都关掉，它应该没有什么太大的抵抗能力。不知道为什么刚刚没有现在出来。不是这边了，刚刚没有走过来这。Oh shit！ 不对啊，走那边没有错啊，奇怪了。哦，是另外一条通道。怎么上去啊？哦，这里。电梯耶！靠，要锅子干嘛？What the fuck？
I've never seen anything like that before.
法老王失业，什么戏？那么扯。然后，哦，直接回去了。快速进出学院。
At Victorian, brother.
I'd gladly lay down my life. If it keeps
Proctor.
humanity from
Looks like the
repeating
Mark
apocalypse.
28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime.
系统稳定的一切努力得以维
The
持。
system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
要干嘛？靠，按个按钮诶，需要什么训练有素的技工？
Liberty Prime, back online.
Let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
马上发动武器攻击。
Online. Audio functionality test initialized.
From you folks?
Designation: Liberty
自由
Prime
至尊二喜，
2. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage,
阿拉斯
Alaska.
加安克拉治。
Primary targets: any and all red
国
Chinese
军侵略
invaders.
者，
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted.
Nuclear
Reload
weapon.
required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders
一线
compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to
重新
be
启动
restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit
动力装甲的
more
火力
punch to your power armor.
T60帮医疗帮谱，
This wasn't necessary, Ingram.
Come on. You earned the damn thing. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about to run out and get you a gift. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
所以还没有完全启动。盲目的背叛，恭喜！对，不要笑。
The last person that disobeyed Captain...
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
Please, you surely must see reason.
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
这是在放发诱惑吗？达成了就能晋升哦。
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth.
I was told you were coming.
Any Brotherhood soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports and, unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen! You're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
电脑中。
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Well, if it isn't the man who revived Prime, the Brotherhood is in your...
你要去哪里啊？是这边吗？对啊。太慢了哦，提前走一步了。哎，不是要出去吗？哦 fuck， 我掉下。
Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Still Dance. 技能同情
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
Is not compassion a worthy virtue?
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
离前进站，好，继续换装，快把它脱光光。哎，哦，不行。为什么只有这一条？哦。我看一下，没有头盔啊，没有头盔，对。靠，太低了，我加合成能左右臂，尸鬼克星，对的，这么刚啊！竟然拆掉！我做2件，放得起。毒药师，泰莎之曲，毒抗性加20。窃贼粉状，变种克星超低温，无色能，锐利金属剑。看到什么东西了？
Yeah?
机器大师。衬头的绅士帽。装甲爵士帽。衣怪客。锐利的金属左臂。等一下，还有些东西也没有。波目镜，古古纳服装，奇怪，我惊嘞。奇怪了，这里这么重，错。
Place is really coming together, huh? I can't take all the credit.
少了一个右臂，怎么不见了？是这个吗？不像啊，还是我丢错边的、啊。血的，怪小。
Lost track of how many ballistas I got.
I should have done more.
Okay, sharp. 要右臂，这个吗？太像啊！右腿胸甲，这是右腿。锐利，我重8而已。奇怪，右臂不见，我把那个拿出来好了。 啊，不然我全都换那个。这个超重的。刚刚那个嘞？为什么？靠！左臂我按错了，锐利的，我要找的是右臂啊。进去。右臂有什么？我右手少了一只不见了。支撑的没有用，那防御力那么高，右臂狡猾，这个先拿起来啊，这右腿 ，fuck， 变色，呀，这个吧。没什么好看，对，可以用。啊，还不能改。奇怪，换装换的好像少了一些东西不见。然后。
Heads up.
What is it?
Excuse me.
Need something, lover.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
You got it.
可以出来了。
Heads up.
What shall we discuss?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
As you wish.
恐怖脸又变黑了，怪小。
Hey there.
Yes?
Hey, Piper.
You need to be the pick-me-up.
Look alive.
You've got my undivided attention.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
You got it.
你把头盔的东西哪里去了？你们
Hi.
I was just thinking of talking with you.
没事。
Nothing else I needed.
As you wish.
奇怪，不知道怎么样去设定。
Look alive.
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel.
Looking
His
for something
modifications will
specific?
be adequate
OK，乱拔。
for quite some time.
May I be of assistance?
哦，我先拿起来，拿过来。原本就没有那么多吧。右腿。
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being
然后
mechanical
有
in
些
nature.
奇怪的小东西有重量，会把它丢进去。杂项，这个都丢进去啊。原始命令，这是游戏的。不行，啊，这个已经 OK 了，放回去了。外科收据，什么东西？靠腰不行。维吉尔的记录。不是啊，亚马加飞行是什么东西？哦，这有重量。我靠，这重量！啥？B 监听站 ，B， 好吧，拖我手旁边而已。这个方向啊！我的 fuck！ 你确定很坚固？哎，为什么这个？
Going down. yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
直接开战了。当然捡了，过去啊！OK， 说服他，就要吃点耐力的东西，加魅力的东西。魅力的东西，不用加太多。好久了。直接记录哦，自动输入。
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Dance.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
踢到铁板了哦。
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke.
应该是逃出来的合成人，然后被铁路给洗掉记忆去了。
Everything.
北兰。
Suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life, making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
No, but I don't know what to do.
Seems obvious to me. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else. But that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example. Not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive.
Why
would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt you down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
你这不是还是逃避了吗？不见。尽量盲猜。
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
What the fuck？ 什么东西呀？为什么突然会有合成的跑出来？
Going.
是不是你都乱丢？你又变正常。
Ground floor.
好了，这个就很难说服的人了。记一下，吃一个这样是多少？我的魅力，给那股吃它呀，直接19。
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother.
母亲怀胎所生，而是从病人的实验室中生。
Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
All I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name. How can you say that about
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands. Waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
No spot for a last stand?
Hi.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
所以他把这边变成一个碉堡吗？哎，他也可以加入了。我这边人也太多了。这没有死啦。好嘞，麦克生长。到处都有一些不知道自己是怎么样的合成的，就是铁路的，全都是笨铁路。
The human-looking sets are the worst.
咦？
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have awarded you the
好几套了呢。
Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them. Or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Gillis has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
这招是 你为什么要做这种奇怪的姿势？
You jealous you had to turn yours in?
Station keeping maintained. Thrusters stable.
现在在下面这边不是吗？
Getting a bit of a twitch on Prop 3. Adjusting.
Ah, Paladin.
哦，这个。
Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute,
铁路
we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge
规
and
模
guerrilla
小实力
tactics
强
to harass
有
their
这回事？
Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Why is the railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces.
善于逃跑
Disappear when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership.
不断的卷土
Otherwise, they'll
重来
simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
追加任务
Sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their
潘
headquarters.
姆吧
They're calling it the
潘
Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short.
预期分析机器人
They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing
妥善
power
的
to
利
good
用
use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
啊，直接变敌对了，不是要让我进去那
Try
个
to Pam back here in one piece, okay?
那我先进去直接偷偷来。老北教堂，不行。安呐安呐，是啥？支援兄弟会侦察小队，什么这种东西啊？为什么跑那边去？他该不会一直移动吧？看起来就非常的重。诶，直接进入吗？
got trouble.
Target located.
轰炸！轰炸！露出头来了！靠腰，你谁都乱丢啊，合成人啊！还是狙靠下去丢的，被打败了。我会互 K 啊！啊，算了，你别乱丢。哦，变成大混战了。哪里呀？下面这边吗？不是啊，走那一边才对。嗯？奇怪，怎么血都没有？哎，有啊，死掉了啊。靠，那又要丢了。轰炸！轰炸！轰炸！紧枪哦，紧子弹就好。呼呼！机器一发一发打。好妈，这开门进去不就被围剿？
You'll get your arse kicked by a girl.
我是傻了吗？
Got nothing. That's one way to get them cool.
We are being shot at. Enemy unknown.
对啊，这是什么？
Pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
干净点。
Anything behind them might be useful.
不钥匙，射钉步枪，劳动服。靠腰拿那个干嘛？还有弹药吗？先去光光啊！
Pam.
Security mode enabled. Voice interface is unavailable at this time.
"不可以耶，奇怪了，要怎么弄啊？我点机器人干啊？这个没有错啊，我点过了呢。还是要点这个啊？这个吧。 哎，
Hostile indicate close proximity.
按错按错。哦，这个啦，靠腰啊。
Pam.
Full system reset accepted.
哎，可以了。
Awaiting instructions.
啊，我不小心点到那个，算了。然后嘞，回去了吧？回报。还用说啊？
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
What's going to happen to their headquarters?
The location doesn't hold tactical significance.
啊，
so we'll
也是会派人
simply post a
进
small
驻进
squad
去。
there, in case any stragglers choose to return. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology.
惊人的科技结晶。
Quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
啥？理工侦察报告。
Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was
废
incorrect.
墟建筑内有前
My
往
scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in.
一无
Turned
所
up
获。
nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing
某个
around.
旧隧道内。
My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back. Whoever provided that info. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
为了赚取瓶盖提供假情报。哎，靠！妈的，里面好整齐啊！
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through barrels like paper.
撞开呀！我挡路。
Attention all Brotherhood soldiers. If you have not yet received your Squire mentorship assignment, please come see me on the bridge.
You look like you've been through the ringer, Paladin.
Repeat, if you have not received your mentorship
There's a hell of a
assignment,
business with
please report to
Dance.
the bridge.
Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
Do you think I did the right thing?
You're damn right you did. He was a synth, and he needed to go down hard. We can't make exceptions for anyone. If there was even an ounce of Brotherhood left in Dance, I'm betting he would have told you the same thing. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Of course I do. I didn't become head of ship maintenance just because of my good looks, you know? Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
Is she coming with us? Oh, there is so much science we could talk about.
It would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the Mass Fusion Tower. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, they'll do everything they can to get it out of our hands.
想要用核电。
I can't wait to see Liberty Prime in action again.
对啊，我拆一些东西一下，像在这边。
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. It'll be on report before you can blink.
Your
reconnoiter of the Institute complete. We finally have first-hand knowledge about their facility. Paladin?
I suppose that's some...
Whatever it is.
我想，
Oh god, mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
我哥，哎，真的，哦，这是单丝的 V 型的，那是摩可 V 型。
Nice job wiping out the railroad. God, I wish I'd been there to see it.
等级比较高吧。劳动服。买子弹一下。
Watch your step on the flight deck.
Heard you cleaned house over at Railroad HQ.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Be my guest.
死亡从天而降，还好啊，就一飞弹而已。哦，无极者头盔。 无极者胸甲，荣耀之解，这是腿还是 对了，推啊！激发器。啊，别闹！我弹药。就这个。你来一下，来给你。不理了。哦。
Hey.
Just let me know. Take a look.
要拿小枪枪，拿这把。弹药。给你了。
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super view.
有。直接上去了。
We're here to save.
只玩兄弟会要拿皮震荡器。现在吗？跟上去。
Roger that, Scabbard. We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
碉堡3之1，所以碉堡3之1不是重点。大河融合厂失败。这为什么啊？我不懂啊。我现在是要去哪里？这是有 bug 了吗？我不知道啊，到底是怎么回事？没有合成的呢？烧死他们！他妈，为什么只有一把？如果可以的话，为什么刚刚不先向下？ 我下来了，靠腰，不然打错了。
Assessment. You must.
看到喽！我想躲。哎，哪一招啊？哦，那个炸药废掉了。杠杆式电浆，没什么子弹。记得应该是一样啊，步骤一样，只是颠倒过来了。不是再提这一个，这一个。哔哔哔。你这边看戏啊，让我来就好啊。虽然超简单的。哇！
Again, I have survived the hostilities. Engaging defensive countermeasures.
把我被挡住。
Monsieur, enemies have been dispatched.
疯了！
Damn it! They've knocked out the power to the elevators. This makes things a little more complicated.
Hello? You must die.
啊，不用过来，一发打完。我靠！不要去忙死掉。
I have survived the hostilities.
I'm in. That ought to do it.
驱动完成。
That's done it.
喂 ，Go Go Go！
Going down.
为什么要捡这把学院破木枪啊？不是说散弹枪吗？
someone present.
Hostile sensor reading. Attacking unit.
你的东西还让我点。近距离 K 你。
Movement detected. Curious. Combat subroutine. Eliminating all hostiles.
把这两个机器人打开来。
I'm through.
Malfunctioning. Any hostile like you are attempting an ambush.
Something's going.
我靠！真的是。
Please reveal yourself.
I'm gonna rip your limbs off.
Sustained.
好那么多啊！这样不是就没了吗？靠！妈，这炮老就打自己的，打我耶！就是2代的合成人为什么有血迹呀？很奇怪。 Yes, very sure. 我离开了。妈的，弄出来就直接 K 自己。 来放 ，OK， 就这边啦。
There it is, mass fusion's reactor.
迷你子弹。
We'll make them like that.
Why bother? That's just garbage. I'd toss it.
值班人员。
Nice.
没关系，等下用完它就会自动被启动。
Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
G8嘛又要来，麦来。
Airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
The beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
忙。
The building's security
emergency lockdown initiated. Please wait.
False alarm.
Decontamination complete.
Let me out！ 没，机器人要出来了。还没头进来啊！这里吧。
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.
打啊！炸弹！小事。哦，捡！我是要离开了嘞。
Intruder, identify yourself.
嗯？哦，我机器人傻了。哎，听到了，走了。
The Institute must have sent reinforcements. Oh, this is not good. I'll help hold them off. Just make sure you get the agitator out of here.
吃方面啦。居然，妈，这么近一直被闪掉。妈的，欠！怪。拖敲。都是这些电池。
Thanks for the assist, sir.
闪人！啊，闪人就死了一个学士，阵亡啊！什么 weapon？ 返回波士顿机场。
Look, I'm really
Dr.
busy,
Ingram?
and I'm not in the mood
Glad to
for
see you're
talk.
still in one piece.
what ended up happening at Mass Fusion?
Thanks to your help, our forces managed to take the building with very little resistance from the synths. We've posted a garrison there, and they'll keep the place under guard for the time being. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've got a lot of work to do.
We really should just stay out of each other's way.
奇怪，他干嘛一直跟我讲话呢？
Well, this is it. Moment of truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute.
飞向
Elder
学
Maxson
院。
wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, and cross our fingers.
We don't need luck, Ingram. We've got you.
I didn't do it alone. Look, I discussed it with Elder Maxson, and we think you should be the one who has the honor to start Liberty Prime. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his
集存
reactor
氮气
port,
插进
then
引擎
head
的
back
反
down
应
here and
炉
press the
插
transfer
口。
button. Good luck, Paladin. Ad Victorium.
他们是过来观赏的是吗？一级的学士。
I always suspected there was something weird about Paladin Dan's. Something, you know, off about it.
no嘞。
I have some important work to do, if you'll excuse me.
Fusion core reinitialized.
核融合啊！
Liberty Prime. Full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists.
就把他们拆掉，搞屁啊！
Of Chinese victory. Impossible. Brotherhood, salute.
那个
Ad Victorium.
这哪一招啊？
Target coordinates.
啊，所以呢？
Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable.
你看，啊，还真的要跟着他。
Brotherhood, Fallout.
我刚才忘了呀。哎，你们这群太扯了哦！然后一直走到哪里去啊？
Death is a preferable alternative to communism.
这根本是肉靶子，怎么办？哦，真的可以打他哎！
Chairman Chang will fall. China will fall.
陈主席是谁啊？哎，你不要踩错人。屁嘞，真的没有其他人。哦哦哦，可以啊。哎，按错了。哦 fuck， 他直接丢核弹的啦。fuck， 你妈不要乱炸啊！操你妹的，我头后面的。 他妈丢核弹的，我的天哪，都乱丢！你妈个逼嘞！啊，有啊，我背的武器啊！神经病，那么乱丢核弹，他妈炸死你了！难怪其他人不肯跟过来，他妈就派我跟过来。 哎，有星星级的被炸到飞掉不见了，妈！过去算了。后腰，蛮疯的。哎，炮！一电一下就挂啦！那边丢什么乱丢什么核弹？天哪，浪费！他又乱丢了。后腰。
Tactical assessment.
对，不是啊，变种人手杖。
Aquatic transit protocol activated. Probability of mission entrance 0%. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated.
啊！我要跟着你游泳过去吗？我感觉兄弟会比明明还有那个是啦，他们已经先飞到这边来啦，前面赶紧被成效了。那家不是有个飞机？早说。啊！发不了的乱炸了，我天哪！炸到我！猎人金属胸甲。哦，终于有人了，终于有人了。你们是不会只拍一个机器人跟着我们而已。这军队太少了吧
？Operational assessment. All systems nominal. Prime memorial site recognized.
有空军的声音，可是我没看到。
Engaged. Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American.
咚咚咚咚。打下去好像瘙痒一样。fuck！ 距离刚刚过去想要锤一下，还没锤到就被炸掉了。地上随便捡啊。一大堆， 感觉好像才一个小队而已。是应该要一群人吗？What the fuck？ 哦，变种人啊！傻小。有没有变种人？哎，这是哪里啊？靠腰飞机怎么会倒下来？啊，被他们打下来的啦！真扯淡。巨兽。你死了啊？我又有一只啦。靠腰，他是剪尾刀是吗？我把他打得快死掉，他一拳把他弄死。巨兽在他面前就像大人打小孩一样。哎，你不要踩我！哎，直接被电到粉碎了。飞弹直接丢核弹！啊，还有多一发了！哪里呀？火箭啊，射到我！靠腰傻小。哦，那他在后面，难怪一车爆了。我看戏就好啦。保护起来，所以 K 不到。哎，你要走哪边？没有大军的感觉啊！我要去哪里嘞？哦 fuck！ 为什么没有丢？哎，已经在打了是不是？哎，看真的，哪一招啊？我靠！妈，你是在打麦克森的这边？
Objective reached.
都还需要保卫吗？你在开玩笑？
consequences.
Science have gone so wrong.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
哦，走麻掉了。然后嘞，我们来扫描嘛。Boom.
Scanning results. Negative.
Boom. Boom. 那活力，合成的活力根本就是便便。
Chinese compound detected. Obstruction depth 5 meters. Composition sand gravel.
靠！马上被雷射枪扫爆，好不好？
Tactical assessment. Reach compound to restore democracy. Warning.
Time to waste.
All personnel should move to minimum safe distance.
移动到最短的安全距离之外。
Or you will be eradicated.
哦，他红西要什么时候有辐射？然后直接把它龙穿，是不是啊？然后呢，完成了。哎，对啊。
Obstruction eliminated. Ground units initiate.
进入学院。
7, 3, 9,
啊，他不进去啊。
Destroy all communists.
Prime did his job. Now it's up.
等一下，所以是他开路打到这边来破洞，然后我们再进去的意思。直接砸出了分工。这个深度，我傻掉了，这没有多深呢、啊。哎，我卡住了。无人选项。
Head inside, Paladin. You're not helping by standing out
Excuse
here.
me, Elder Maxon.
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done. Our next target is the reactor. If anything tries to slow us down, I'm ordering you to destroy it. Man or machine. Once we reach our target, you'll need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Attach it to the reactor, and it can be detonated.
哎，靠！妹的怎么突然间跳掉了？很笑。怎么这样子嘞？我搞错。自动存档应该是一站，但是给人被装下。Yes， 还在。电脑啦。
Well, Prime did his
Elder
job.
Maxon.
The mission
Now
is
it's
proceeding
ours.
as planned, Paladin. Well done. Our next target is the reactor. If anything tries to slow us down, I'm ordering you to destroy it. Man or machine. Once we reach our target, you'll need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Attach it to the reactor, and it can be detonated remotely from a safe distance. It will be more than enough to annihilate the Institute in its entirety. Ingram, you're to remain here and teleport us out when the job is done. Get that thing working.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
啊？怎么感觉你也是走精兵策略？
Blow this place back to hell.
训炸了嘛？ 加1
I'm disappointed. I expected more from them.
我本来那期望很高，高什么啦？
Someone's coming.
Damn it! Over here!
Ah? 已经没有手。
Don't leave anything behind that might be useful. Nearby.
炸爆你！交。
Take no prisoners.
哎，我记得不是可以把它打开吗？算了。直接把它弄爆了。膨胀啊！要下去啊！我要怎么下去？哦，这里。
Hostile sensor reading detected.
靠！他们吓死啊！
Attacking human.
妈的，都炸到自己了，痛死我了嘛！ 哦，是这里。
Whoa, whoa. You hear that?
Target located.
Attacking.
炸就行了。哎，你不要卡我！妈的，你躲还躲？哦，不错哦，贯穿的步枪，电浆步枪。可是我没有那么多电浆的子弹。 生命科学部。
Did you hear something? Oh, there you are.
Hello.
哪里呀
Kiss it all goodbye. Enemies no longer on sensors.
？What？ 你直接把他杀了？
I recommend against hostile action. The sensitive
哎，我要到哪里去呀、学哦，反应。
needs adjustment.
我不知道到先进的那个。
Attacking enemy.
overactive sensors. Nothing more.
Oh, someone should make use of it.
It can be unsanitary.
That's it.
What？
You must die now, human.
我有人瞎了。抢袭者，我躲在这边怎么没看到？我靠，要回子弹！哦，靠！妈的！丢！哪里呀？哪有一只哦？哦，大猩猩！有吗？帮你们先治他。
Hey.
来！哎，妈的嘞！靠腰啊！都给我！可恶家伙！把武器打掉！遇到门，短跑手，捐血活动。啊，这感觉就跟铁路那模式有点类似。最后面这边啊，不用管他。
Nothing after all. What's help me?
done, Paladin. Looks like a path should be clear to the reactor.
I didn't expect to see
I
you
am happy to report that
come to see
reinforcements
the
have
reactor,
arrived.
have you? We got it working without you.
I'm here to blow up your reactor, Sean. Put an end to the Institute.
Well, at least there's no need for guessing games now. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
It's for the greater good. The Commonwealth deserves to determine its own fate.
Spare me. You've spent time up there. You know as well as I that it's doomed.
这么久了，就是还没灭亡啊。
None of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Help me, and I promise I'll protect any survivors to the best
生
of my
还者
ability.，
他们也是科学家。
Very well. The terminal behind me. Enter access code 9003. That will disable some of the synths. Now go. Just leave me.
还是一样，只有这个而已啊。然后嘞，在这里，我说这里。 这样跳比较快一点。
Is someone present? You must be terminated. Sustaining damage.
生命科学部门不是？ 有没有人就断掉了？哦，现在敲断的。先进部门哪里啊？是这边。是吧？机器人部门，这不是机器人部门。我。 啊，有指标，这边。
Something's up there.
防我，不要防我，直接一路冲进去就对了。 如果这么油，靠什么？这是什么 bug 是不是啊？不然怎么会有这种智障声音？靠，什么奇怪的声音啊！妈的，这是什么 bug 呀？ fuck， 打错人了啊！算了算了，他在攻击我，我也不能。妈的，我把你用掉。Oh fuck！ 啊，手被敲断了。fuck！ 死掉了！靠，怎么那么多啊？妈的，乱丢炸弹！你他妈在丢啊你
！Yes。
哇，帅哦！游到结束了。靠妈，变得慢是这样想。哼。 交给你了。
Let's get this done, Paladin.
好奇呀！哇靠！让他捡一下。哦，上面。
We'll make the Institute pay for their crimes.
Let's get this done, Paladin.
诶？启动。 关机程序。这样就不会有辐射了。
Good work, Paladin. I think it's time to leave this place to its.
关起来啊
Dr. Ingram, do you copy? Our mission. I need you to transport us out of here immediately.
走。 哦，在这里，惩罚。哇，手被炸掉。
Burn these synths to the ground.
，Dr. Ingram, it's time to teleport us
就是传到这边来。
Sorry, Elder, I would, but well, this child showed up. He claims to be the Paladin's son.
Please, Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
All right, you can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you are here to save me.
一样的东西。然后呢
All right, Ingram. Fire it up.
Everything looks green. System's warmed up and ready to go if you are.
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
You got it, Paladin. I'm going to send you and Elder Maxon directly to the detonation site. I'll make sure the kid gets some new clothes and
新
reaches
衣
the
服穿
airport safely. When that reactor goes up, this place will be nothing but a smoking crater full of rubble. Should be quite a sight. Looks like your work here is done, Paladin.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points.
嘿，我这边很久了呢。
Elder Maxon?
Time to go, Paladin.
我才不过他不鸟我。这里啊。哦。
Dr. Ingram has assured me that we'll be outside the blast radius. Press that button, and you not only defeat our enemy, you restore order and decency to the Commonwealth. It's time, Paladin. The Institute and their synth abominations must be eradicated.
不就跟铁路的很像吗？那跟铁路结局的主，诶。可能学院灭亡的方式，就是差在方式不一样，进去的方式不同。
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation.
最后的画面都一样。
It's the end of the world, all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes. Sir.
You've done an exemplary job here, Paladin. Without your unwavering loyalty to our cause, this victory would never have been possible.
I did it for the people of the Commonwealth.
You truly have become one of us, brother. The Institute has been wiped clean from the face of our world. It's time we close this chapter on the Commonwealth and begin one anew.
Then let's get to it.
I'm pleased that you're anxious to continue your service for the Brotherhood, but this is neither the time nor the place to discuss it. Return to the Pridwin, and we'll decide what needs to be done.
还有要干嘛？哦，兄弟会后面还有。来记录一下。全新的礼。
You've done a heck of a job.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kells and I wanted to speak with you. Captain Kells.
As I expect Elder Maxon has already explained, the destruction of the Institute is simply the first stage of our operations in the Commonwealth. There are still super mutants and ferals to be dealt with.
超级变种人、狂尸鬼、较纯的合成人。
It's our hope that you will continue serving with the Brotherhood and assist us with eradicating these threats.
就这样吗？
There are still synths left in the Commonwealth?
Unfortunately, yes. The Institute maintained exploratory patrols, scouting teams, and
独立单位
other units that are scattered throughout the wasteland. Now that their headquarters has been eliminated, they may be in hiding, or worse, conspiring to regroup for a counterattack.
In light of your service, Captain Kells and I both feel you deserve unique recognition for your contributions, both past and future. It's with great pleasure and the utmost respect that you are hereby granted the title of Sentinel. This is the highest honor a Brotherhood soldier can achieve, but we both felt strongly that it was well deserved.
In addition, we'd like to present you with this jetpack modification.
背包的动力装
Brotherhood
甲。
has few of these devices in its possession, but we feel you've earned the right to utilize one of them. Congratulations, Sentinel.
T60喷射背
It's
包
an。honor to be serving with you.
Thank you, both. I'm really quite honored.
The honor is ours. So, Sentinel, for the first time since we've met, I have no orders for you. From this moment forward, you will decide which missions you undertake and how you will
啊，
die.
所以是结局
Captain Kells and the
对，已经
personnel
结
at
束
the
了。
Cambridge Police Station still possess numerous operations for you to undertake. Where you go from here is up to you. Ad Victorium, Sentinel.
That thing should be scrapped for parts.
Trust me, friend.
Okay.
Neither me nor the machine wins out in that transaction.
Bellin it.
对啊，所以就结束了兄弟会的路线。
Alpha at 93%.
Okay.
Compens.
就先钢铁兄弟会路线就玩到这里了。 会过，下次再看看用民兵到底有没有用，好像都没有跟他没什么相关似的。好，下次再看看了。先这样子了，各位再见了，拜拜。